Hi, my name's Jonny, and today we'll discuss whether vaping can affect your sleeping routine. The short answer to this question is yes, vaping can affect sleep, especially for those who've recently made the switch from smoking. It's a frustrating reality for some vapers, but it's important to remember that this is only a part of the transition period. It definitely isn't a permanent feature of your life as a vapor. The damaging effects of traditional cigarettes has been well documented, which is why many smokers are making the switch from smoking to vaping. However, some of those that do decide to make the switch may notice some changes to their lifestyle. This in turn may affect sleep, but just exactly how does vaping affect sleep and why? If you're making a switch from cigarettes to vaping, it's very likely that you will have selected e-liquids with nicotine in. As nicotine is a stimulant, it can have a similar effect as caffeine, which means you may find yourself not dropping to sleep as soon as you usually would. And the nicotine hit you get from e-cigarettes is often more potent than that you would receive from a traditional cigarette, which is why you'll find you have an adjustment period even if you're used to having nicotine in your system. This will not happen to everybody, but if it's affecting you, then here's some handy tips. First of all, try switching to an e-liquid with a lower nicotine strength than the one you're currently using, or even switch to a nicotine-free e-liquid as it gets later in the evening. This will help give you a window of time for the nicotine in your body to leave before going to bed. At Totally Wicked, we have e-liquids in a range of different nicotine strengths to suit your lifestyle best. You could also try vaping less as it gets later in the day. This is a good option if you're reluctant to buy a new e-liquid. As well as taking care with your vaping habits and e-liquid choices, taking care to make sure that other factors don't affect your sleep is just as important. You should try to avoid too much screen time before you go to bed, as the blue light emitted from the electronic screens tricks your brain into thinking it's time to be awake, not for winding down. Other things such as drinking alcohol and caffeinated beverages can have a big effect on your sleeping schedule, as well as external factors such as stress. However, experiencing some mild sleep disturbance when making the switch from cigarettes to e-cigs is pretty normal. We would argue that the better health you will experience is worth a few nights of below average rest. Was your sleep affected when you first started using e-cigarettes? Let us know your experiences in the comment section below.